hard-fought battle that we wanted it to be ours. So there's no ways that can, that we can to make this pain go away. But our fight, our competitive spirit's got to keep that. It's got to keep up.
Coach, considering 4-game losing streak heading into this, a lot of positives come out of this game, though. Even though the end result's not what you want, the fight back. Talk about your team's resiliency.
Yeah, we are getting better and better each game. It just would be nice to have a W so they can believe that. I mean, I look in their eyes. I know that they're right there. People have been put in positions that they've never been in at all, but we're not going to use any excuses because we're getting this on-the-job training, really, really, really big time. I mean, we're not playing any cupcakes out there on hardwood. We came here, to fight really hard tonight. So that is the positive that I'm taking from it, a ton of it, because we are going to get better. We are going to keep improving, but it really shows these guys are seeing how important each possession is and what happens in mismatches and how the momentum shifts really quick. I've heard Andy screaming that many times out there, like, don't let this momentum take us. So if they can be learning this aspect of the game and I can fizzle back a little bit, that they're the ones that are out there playing and have to make threes and react out of it.
Coach, what did you tell you from the half? Harvard scored the first one, the second one, 4:58 into the half. On the defense, you saw them. What did you tell them?
Well, and I think they can attest to the statement. We had a little bit of letdowns in our second half, and we were making a point that we were not going to start off flat. I think they hydrated very well, and they did a lot of things to try to also have a recovery. We also press a little bit less, have a little bit more legs and stuff. So we've been trying to figure out what this team can handle, what it can't handle, and so a whole battery of things with that. But they know. I mean, I think it was a revelation in the last game at Marist when a lot of our juices were gone and we started second half. I looked at them all and said, this is not about you not being focused. So I felt like they were really focused, and then they had the ledge and started second half.
I'm sorry. On the double today, you already had 10 more recovery. Just talk about right now the role of the team that's playing forward.
I feel like that's what it is. I know that I'm not good enough to see but that's not the number team. We all understand that we have something to bring to this team. I can bring it forward and just grab it on offensive defense to help transition or just give a little bit of hustle. That's
your skill set on offense, defensively. I think there's early in the overtime period, a lot of emotion, forced turnover. Can you talk about how you played as a team as well, team defense, especially late in the game?
In practices, we've been really putting a lot of emphasis on defense and just working to get better because we know that's where we lack. So going into this game, we just knew that was going to be our main focus. And I think Coach said it was like a couple of stretches where we held us at no point. So I mean, the bench kept us up, kept us in it, we kept each other in it, we held each other accountable. So I mean, the stops, it didn't get us the win, but I mean, we're going to get better off of it. We're going to build off our defensive play.
That's a particularly good defense down the stretch in regulation, like 3 possessions in a row where you stayed within 1 basket in this game. Talk about what happened.
Yeah, I mean, we can all talk about it. We run often. It's like a no-brainer. We don't have too many things, so we can draw to these things. And, and we always have a counter if we can't get the ball in, but we just, we didn't have any timeouts left. I mean, you can speak about that. We didn't have any timeouts left. We know we didn't want to turn the ball over from him. And he wasn't quite sure if Tate was really able to get this. He wasn't sure how many seconds were ticking at this point. I'm assuming what goes through her head. I mean, obviously, as a player, I know that's what you're thinking. So I can't, she didn't turn the ball over. I had told her many times, months back, and you're going to be in this position. And she probably can remember the first day we ran the sideline out of bounds play about 2 months ago when she turned it over. Yep. But it's the right person. They have to play up on her. She's got a hot hand. You have to respect her shot. And then we have time. So many days of practice I talk about, I might want to do this, but yet the defense does this. So I think some of that maturity on the floor has got to happen. So it didn't come in. We didn't have a timeout left. We didn't get our mojo back. I mean, point guard can take control, but it's learning experiences. We still could have had time to operate that. Kind of leaned on her pretty hard to direct the sales. If the point guard is young and learning, Straight did a great job when I get to the paint. She did a great job finding everybody. I don't know what her stat line if it shows, but we know when she plays great. And she, didn't get as many shots, missed a key little bucket there at the end, but 5 assists. But this one here needs to direct the sales too, and she knows what we're doing too. So definitely was not the execution that I wanted. That part was frustrating because it's something you do all the time.
Dante, late in regulation, at the free throw line, you were 6 and 12 heading into those two. You made both of them. What's going through your head at that point, considering how you were playing before those two shots?
I mean, making free throws is all mental. I mean, it's a focus when you get up there. So me missing these many free throws is not acceptable. But those at that point, I just focused more on the rim, how my elbow was, and I need my points. I need those 2 free throws to put us in overtime. So that was very important.
I mean, Shantae makes these free throws. She'll be here tomorrow. I'm sure she always is. And and this is the first time I've been in Indiana. We got you to the line 14 times.
Yeah.
She had 14 free throws. So that's it. But this hasn't been happening. She hasn't been getting the calls. It's probably why I don't have a voice in the screen from the start because she's getting red ball. It's easy to me to say that she needs to learn how to play when she's got 40 on. I don't know how any of us are sitting here would be able to maintain that type of physical beating every game. Oh well, yeah, I don't know. I would. Luckily, God did not give me her body because I probably wouldn't replay because she has this ability to stay close. It's very smart. It's heady. It's the way you want to be. And, what are you going to do, right? You got to keep it cool. She doesn't make that doing that.
Coach, it looked like in the second half, the team did a much better job of spreading the floor and getting the ball back to Shantae, and that double team become a little deep. How did you work that into?
Yeah, I mean, we should have done it early at times. These guys know we just talked about that. I can't be like always directed by me because at one point when I was streaming pretty hard, then everybody set on her. So it's like we've got to start having that better inside that game by them seeing it. But we did some isolations and. We just still, I know that they probably still feel like it's kind of brutal sometimes trying to get the ball inside. You become so focused on just that one thing where you need to let it happen throughout the offense, but to do that, you have to give up some control. And so if you have somebody in and you're throwing and somebody comes flying off and jacks at 3, that really wasn't the best shot right then it puts us to win. Okay, well then we got to go more individual and run a set. So it's learning. It's learning because when they were doing it right with the folks that were on the floor, they were running throughout the offense and giving them the ball, and it was becoming a little more one-dimensional. The defense has a chance to read. So,
Any update on the issue?
they think it's actually hamstring. They think it's good, so that was good because we weren't sure what happened. It was not good. So I'm hoping that was good news. I'm sure they'll be checking.
Coach, looking ahead towards this week, another good Princeton. How do you regroup after a tough loss like this? Another tough opponent for you.
I mean, it's just, we're playing all the same people here in the next, since St. Joe's, and we're playing the same type of teams. So, it's our time. And, Princeton is up and down too right now. They're a strong team. But we've had so much experience playing these types of teams right now. Our defense is getting better and better playing these teams. So, it's one that we need to get on the road big time. We have the advantage, and it's got to start paying off here really soon. And we can't let up. We turned the ball over 15 times. The last game of the day was 18. It's like, so we're improving all these other parts. We have to keep putting it together.